Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, King Cold. King Cold gets a summonable unit, the first summonable unit for King Cold. I guess that's actually not true technically, because Angel King Cold is, he's an SR, so I guess we could say this is the first summonable TUR, or even first summonable SSR for King Cold. Both of them do work for sure there. Alright, so let's just go ahead and give King Cold the Rainbow Star. And then let's just go ahead and Dokkan Awaken this boy as well. I think King Cold should be a pretty capable character. I think he's going to help out Metal Cooler a lot. Seems like we're probably going to be moving into a like Wicked Bloodline team, kind of making a little bit of a comeback for the first time in a while. Makes sense, right? With the EZAs for Final Form Cooler and Metal Cooler, LR Carnival Metal Cooler, potentially on the horizon. And I think that this King Cold can be a great asset with them. If we also tie into this, say, you know, Carnival LR Final Form Frieza from Namek, then, you know, Wicked Bloodline can be cooking quite a bit for sure. Alright, so here we go. Here is King Cold. In terms of build, stop me if you guys have heard this before. We're going full dodge build and defense. This is a support type character. The goal is that this guy does not die. That's it. Just stay alive and give us support, my man. That's it. That's all we're looking for King Cold. Just give us support, stay alive, and we're chilling. We're chilling. Terrifying Conquerors, for sure, is going to be the way we're going to be getting these abilities for King Cold. Not going to be hard to have a team full of Terrifying Conqueror characters. So, alright, let's just jump in. Let's see how good King Cold is. Rocking the God Equip build. Alright, guys, we are here in an event taking a look at the GOAT, King Cold. Honestly, I would say in the runs we've done with King Cold, I'm a little impressed with him. By the way, I'm a little late to get this up because I had a creative spark. There was a certain video I wanted to get up, which I had some issues with it, so I don't think it's going to be up before this video, but that's why things are delayed a little bit. King Cold looks to me to be really good. I feel like it'll be very easy to run him and have him really impact. Kind of like, I'm not sure what to say, but just have him kind of like really impact these teams in a nice way. Now, one of the big things about King Cold here, if we jump on over, I just want to quickly highlight this right here, right? So when all when there's an Earthbred fighter or Hybrid Saiyan enemy, so I picked, for starters, this fight against this Vegeta right here. That way we are not going to have that active. And then we'll do a second run where we are fighting an Earthbred fighter or Hybrid Saiyan enemy, and we will have it active, and we'll see what the boy is going to look like. I kind of want to maybe like play a little bit loosey-goosey here. I think if King Cold is going to have a major issue in the future, it's probably going to be because of this. He's like, there will come a point where normals might be scary to him, and we're going to need this to have triggered, but I mean, like, running him just in, like, slot 1 like this, not dying to do that. Definitely not. Alright, let's just do this. Let's just do this. I'd much rather do this. Well, actually, if I do this, we could hit the STR orb. Fuck it. Fuck it. So that gets us the support for King Cold. Fuck it, kids. Let's go. How does King Cold do? If Vegeta doesn't super, that could be bad. We do have a dodge build on him. Yeah, well, okay. That's, yeah, exactly. So, the problem with doing that is if he doesn't super, it'll lead to that. Okay. That's a nice little silly moment for starters right there. King Cold is very good, though. No worries. Oh, beautiful. We just got him right again. Okay. So, yeah, that's probably not the way you want to use King Cold. We'll just keep that in mind. That was greed for wanting to get the STR orb with Metal Cooler, really. Yeah, so like here, I'm gonna just do this, is what I'm gonna do. I will just get the STR orb for Metal Cooler right, or for King Cold right there. Wabam, and let's go ahead and go. Again, we'll do this first run here, and then we'll fight a Hybrid Saiyan. And then we are gonna have to fight a Weapon Super Boss as well, by the way. Which will be pretty easy. Oh, he actually did damage the Metal Cooler here? Yeah, but that same attack, if Deborah didn't dodge, would kill Deborah, I think. So, really, I could look at that as a positive, that Metal Cooler is tanking. Normal, 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 normal. Thank you, Metal Cooler. I can look at it as a positive that Metal Cooler can live that, right? Whereas Deborah, again, I'm pretty sure would be killed by that if he did not dodge. Alright, normal. So, okay, one of these videos? Yep. Yes, it is. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Metal Cooler and King Cold. I love normals. Dude, how the fuck did they know? I was looking for the 50 normal turn. They got it, dude. I asked for that. So King Cold has an additional 70% chance to be a super, but you know. All right, now this is exactly where we'll highlight this. Remember that King Cold is giving us 2-turn support. 2-turn support in a major way. 2-turn support. Whoops. I didn't mean to hit that, but well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll take it. That was a misclick. I could just reset the app, but I think I'll keep it. Hopefully, I don't regret it. Maybe if Vegeta supers right away and Deborah doesn't dodge, though, we would see... Oh, well, he gets a nullification. Okay. Oh, by the way, Vegeta overhead! Bitch. Alright, remember, like, a minor problem for this team is that Metal Cooler, Deborah, Goma, they all want to build up. Really, I probably should have did Metal Cooler in slot 1 first, and then he'll lose the damage reduction, whereas, like, it's like, okay, like, we have Deborah and Metal Cooler on the same rotation, right? They both need to get targeted by the attacks. But, like, Metal Cooler gets a little bit weaker defensively to the next turn, whereas Deborah is actually a little bit stronger defensively on the next turn because he stacks defense, right? Alright, now keep in mind, when it comes to Metal Cooler here, this is pretty big. Every super attack he does is giving defense to the whole team, basically. So, we do need Metal Cooler to hit these super attacks, not miss the procs. Exactly like that. Yes, yes. Yes, that is perfect. Perfect. Beautiful, my angel Metal Cooler. Now we're talking, dude. Now we're talking. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, like, while Goma is cooking things up here... Actually, never mind. Alright, Metal Cooler. We're on our second rotation. Yeah, I mean, he was only targeted twice. I mean, we should be good. Let's hit this. Alright, so King Cold. King Cold, right? Let's go and take a look at this link set for this boy. So he does have the very strong, tough as nails link, brutal beatdown, universe's most malevolent, strongest clan in space, thirst for conquest, coward, and fierce battle. Tough as nails right here, this top one. This is like a monster link, right? Like, as you guys can see, 20% defense, 5% damage reduction. Like, we absolutely want that bad boy up, but we're not, there's not going to be characters. Like, look at all these guys. Like, we're not running any of this with King Cold. All right, King Cold is just going to be a servant to, like, the Terrifying Conqueror team, basically, is what you could think of as King Cold. And not surprisingly, his best Linga partners, just all the Wicked Bloodline units. Okay. Is there anything else important that we should highlight? Remember, he does have the 2-turn support, which hits all allies, by the way, so it's very good to run him. He does get the big extra defense the first time he's targeted with a super attack. We do actually have to get targeted with a super attack to do that, though. He does have this. He's essentially... Well, I don't want to say immortal, but it's going to be very difficult to crack him if we're going up against a weapon super boss. So we're probably going to do a run here. We're going to fight either an Earthbred Fighter or a Hybrid Saiyan. And then we're going to fight probably a Tamagami. Is probably what I'm going to do. Because the Tamagamis, they actually, they all do weapon supers. So, alright, King Cold, let's go. Hopefully this kid hits a couple of super attacks this time, you know. Good dodge by Metal Cooler right there. I was actually a little scared of that attack. Should I have been? I don't know. Alright, so remember, Metal Cooler, again, this is 2-turn defensive support right here. It's so massive when Metal Cooler goes crazy with multiple supers, right? Exactly like this, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's see King Cold now. Now remember, King Cold can get a lot of extra damage if we're fighting an Earthbred Fighter or Hybrid Saiyan. This is him without his big extra damage, too. There's the attack break he gets when the HP is, what, 60% HP or less? Yep. Yep, and then, dude, just tossing that sword up. He has a KO screen, by the way, on that sword toss-up. So, look at this. When the enemy is at HP 60% or less, he gets an attack break, which we saw trigger right there. And at this point, I mean, yeah, the only thing is we do still need to see this, and then we're gonna have to. Well, I guess we do want to see these as well, right? All right, we'll come back next turn. Well, yeah, we'll come back next turn. Okay, this is interesting. Should we go for this again? I kind of want to, just because, like, bro, he needs to get targeted by a super attack. But, I mean, we understand we could get smoked. I guess if we get smoked, we could just move on to the next, like, type of thing. Because I want to show him against a non-hybrid or Earthbred Fighter. I want to show him against a hybrid or Earthbred Fighter. And we need to fight a weapon super. All three of those need to be done.
その桁外れなスーパーサイヤ人の生命エネルギーをすべてもらうさらに強くなったぞ
Before, I just want to double check, Vegeta and his super attack rate. And it's like, is this Vegeta scripted or anything? I just want to make sure. Yeah, he is scripted. Okay. Yeah, we probably... His normals are 2.1. Nah, I guess we can get away with that. His normals right now are 2.1. So I think we actually could do this. Let's just make sure Metal Cooler gets the STR orb for the support, and I think we'll be okay. Because the point is, I just want him to get targeted by the damn super attack, dude. So we can actually see him with the stat buff up. I mean, let's see. Okay. I think it's his 4th attack as the super. Right here. Yeah. Okay, so now he gets the permanent defense. Okay, cool. Yep, because we had type advantage, we can get away with that. That's not... You definitely, like... I mean, with a scouter, like, if you have a scouter up and you see that the super attack is the first attack, you could definitely do that with King Cold, right? But you need to know that that's the first one coming in. Because when he gets the super, he gets the permanent defense, and then he has the extra dodge for the super. So you could get away with it, right? Because he's got that dodge, he's got this dodge. I think you should have another type of dodge, hidden potential system dodge, and you're going to be good to go, right? Like, you will be good to go. Okay, so we got that. I guess at this point we could just play the rest of this run out. I don't think it'll be too tough for us to win. Well, yeah, because, well, yeah. It's not going to be too tough for us to win, because this is the point of the fight where we get all of our abilities, and the boss can't do anything. Good turn for Metal Cooler, by the way. Nice. Not doing very much damage because Vegeta's an int boss, but... Alright, so now On our next rotation, we're going to go straight into our thingy-mabobber. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The reinforcements mode. I guess I'll just cut. I mean, we're here for King Cold. This is going to be a long... Like, this is crazy because we have this. Then next turn, we're going to go into another reinforcements mode. Remember, we still have Goma's ability. We have Deborah's ability. It's just like, this is the thing with this team, especially if you're running Deborah and Goma. It's like, we get to this point in the fight, and it's almost like how do we even lose? Like, unless we get really bad luck. Because remember, these guys guarantee crit. So they're going to do damage to Vegeta. It's just a matter of if it's going to be 2 or 4 turns. But, again, it's going to be a long fucking time until we get back over to King Cold. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, guys. So now we have King Cold's buff up. So that's him with the big extra defense from actually getting targeted by a super attack. And then it's permanent from that point. I think if we're going to encounter issues with King Cold, it would be like he doesn't get targeted with a super attack, and then very scary, very elite normals could fuck him up. Speaking of, this is a scary turn, isn't it? Is Golden Frieza just gonna get massacred back there? Bro. Alright, let's do this. We're definitely gonna want Metal Cooler to get super attacks. We're just done. We're dying right here. It's alright, because this is the King Cold video, so we're good. We're good. We'll just go ahead and take our L, and then we'll move on to the next part of the video anyway. Although every super we do right here is going to give defense, so... Although the super attack, if it's aimed at Golden Frieza, that's definitely going to be dodge or die. King Cold is going to have a lot of dodge, so I'd be pretty comfortable with that. I think our 2 reinforcement mode, by the way, I didn't see exactly, but I think both of them might have only been 2 turns. It's pretty common for me, where the reinforcements mode comes out, and it's just like, oh, turn 1, turn 2, that's all you get. Hard to be better than Deborah if we're just going to get 2 turns every single time, I'll say that. Okay, good. Getting a lot of crits, a lot of supers in. This is a good turn. A lot of fucking supers right there. That was really good. So, I mean, we just... A huge amount of support washed over the entire team right there, right? Double super by King Cold. Nice. Vegeta's still getting buffed. Alright, good dodge. No super. Uh-oh. Alright, Golden Frieza. Do your best, bud. I'd say the chances of Golden Frieza dying here are very high. The good news is that Golden Frieza, he's going to be the first character off the team. For sure. Alright. Well, that's no good. Okay. That's a good dodge. It's a good dodge as well. That's okay. Sure. Thank you, Golden Frieza. Alright. That's fine. On to the next run. Alright, guys. Here we go. So, remember, we are now going up against an Earthbred Fighter enemy, which means we have 200% extra attack, and it also means we have guaranteed crits here. So, King Cold is going to be hitting quite a bit harder. And we'll be able to hit my beloved right here, STR Orb, for the extra little bit of support. And there we go. King Cold's going to be looking good right here. Maybe we should do a... Oh, yeah, you know what we should maybe try and do is maybe set up like a double Metal Cooler turn or something. Something like that, right? Overall, I think King Cold is good, though. They designed Metal Cooler to where he really does need, like, either Wicked Bloodline characters or movie bosses characters badly. He needs more of them. And they gave him a good banner unit who could accomplish that for us, which is good. For sure, for sure. Alright, so let's see what King Cold does right here. Then after this, we'll head on over to one of the Tamagamis, and I'll probably just go against Tamagami 1. Put King Cold right in front of that nasty-ass super attack. We'll be able to tell that that extra damage reduction is up real quick against that boss. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's go. King Cold, what do you got for us? Alright, here's Goku. Good dodge, Metal Cooler. Alright, King Cold. So he's at 53. Now remember, this is a guaranteed crit. We have a guaranteed additional coming in right here. Boom. And then we could do the hidden potential system additional. We don't. Okay. Might as well, we do need to get King Cold's KO screen in the video as well. He does have, it's so silly. He's got a fadeaway KO screen when he throws that sword up. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Alright guys, so here we can get the KO screen for King Cold. I do have two metal coolers on rotation. We don't have two different things of STR orbs. That's okay though. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so this will give us the KO screen right here. The fadeaway KO screen for King Cold. 46 million he gets to right there, sure. Wabamo, and then he just tosses that bitch away, and then fadeaway KO screen. Too sick. I do love that. That's good. Like, King Cold did not have all that aura in the show. No way. No, he didn't. Alright, last thing we need to do is we do need to actually show King Cold along with this ability right here, right? So when receiving a physical super, that's a weapon super, just like this. It's one of these. Wait, does this... Oh, you know what a nasty update would be clicking this and showing all the characters that have it. That could be a good update for this site, right? Certainly, there probably is a way to sort by characters that just have this, but I think the best way for us to look at this will probably be, again, go fighting Tamagami 1. So we'll go do that right now. We'll go fight Tamagami 1 here. Alright guys, here we go. So we are loading in. So remember what Tamagami 1 does. This bad boy drops that super attack right away always. So we know this, right? We don't have to worry about that. We know that's exactly what's going to happen. So this is going to push King Cold up to 90% damage reduction is what we're going to have. Because we are running a full Terrifying Conqueror team, which is, I mean, I think kind of like, this is, there's not many variations of this, of a good setup for Metal Cooler right now, because his restriction is too, like Metal Cooler's got the same type of restriction. It's too strict right now, to be able to run like many different variations, right? It sucks ass. It sucks ass. It's really bad. So we get this multiple turn support, which is good, but with all the allies, we'll have this, and then when receiving a physical super, we'll bump up to that. So, I mean, I guess let's just go ahead and take a look. Let's see how we're going to do. King Cold is sealed right here. That doesn't matter, because we're going to get stunned anyway. Remember, this is a fight that not a lot of people like to do too often, because it is very annoyingly designed. Alright, so, let's go, and let's see how we do. Alright, so Tamagami 1 is obviously vicious. Kerblamo, double digits. Love to see it. Wait, who? Oh, that was King Cold took that damage, huh? Yeah, I guess. Damn, okay. Well, I mean, we saw him tank the super, which was only because it was a weapon super. But then the normals are apparently going to be a little bit of a problem for him, so that is no good. That is no good. I think we probably could beat this pretty easily. It would just depend on what our rotations look like. So we probably, like, if I wasn't trying to just show King Cold, this would have been exactly how we could win, by the way. Because we would have Goma on rotation, and then we'd float Metal Cooler. And then, remember, we'd be talking about a giant form on turn 3, 4, and 5. So we'd win. We have to live turn 1 and 2. And then turn 3, 4, 5, we'd have giant forms, and we'd win. So it wouldn't even really be that bad winning in here with this team. Alright, so we'll attack debuff now. That's good. And the multiple turn support. I might as well just play this out. Again, I was more so focused on just showing King Cold than actually winning. But, I mean, okay, so we did that. Let's play to win this for the rest of the fight. Okay, so I'm going to float Metal Cooler on this next turn. Definitely what we're going to want to do. Again, let's aim for the win from this point on. Because if we float Metal Cooler... Deborah getting sealed is bad, though. That is tough. That's tough. That's tough. Let's hit this. I'm gonna hit the orb for the heal at the end of the turn. Alright, so Golden Frieza will get blocked. I'm actually a little worried about Deborah. Deborah getting sealed, that completely counters Deborah. Like, that's where his effects are coming from, is his super attack effects. So what that means is we also don't have Deborah's active next turn either. We will have Goma's Giant Form on turn 4, though. Yeah, this fight, dude. Tamagami 1 just sealing you, stunning you. He's got AoEs everywhere. It's a ridiculous fight. It is an absurd fight. It is a little silly. It's a little silly. Hey, he does attack a lot, so all these characters that need to get targeted, we're getting that. That's good. We do need supers here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Metal Cooler. We would need supers for the 2-turn support. Yeah, we did show King Cold's ability. If I just put King Cold in slot 1, he'll live the super, but the normals would then kill us. Let's try and win if we can. We did see King Cold with the big damage reduction activated already. Okay, so we can hit this. Yep. We'll hit this. The support, we need this. The thing that really might have fucked us, though, is the fact that the Metal Cooler last turn didn't super. That shit sucked ass. And then we'll hit this right here. Alright, so remember, Tech Golden Freeze is not going to do damage, but... Oh, I should have floated Metal Cooler. Okay, that's good. And then King Cold gets the super first, so... With him super in first, he's got to be okay. I mean, we got the debuff going, and he has a debuff as well on his super. That's King Cold's super attack effect right there. Right, 50% defense and then lower enemy attack and defense. Actually, that puts us in great position to win now. Yeah, it does. Hold on, I think we are going to win. This is definitely not, like, the ideal way to have played this, but we're still going to pull this out. It's going to be Metal Cooler and Goma greatness. That's going to get us the W here. Deborah is not really going to be able to help as much as I'd love because he got sealed turn 1. That seal is brutal, dude. Yeah, and then after this, we've done everything else. I mean, we showed King Cold's debuff there. We got the KO screen. You use him against an Earthbred fighter character. King Cold is good. He's a good character. Good character, for sure. Alright, so here we can just go right into Goma. Okay, this is great. So, Deborah is actually sealed right there. But hopefully after we do this, Deborah is not going to be sealed anymore. That'd be very good luck if we get that. This hits Tamagami 1 very hard. Goma is kind of like a bit of a counter ball. Yeah, this fight it's over. It's over. It doesn't matter. This is done. Goma hits this guy way too hard. Because that's kind of what they did to balance it. They did not give Tamagami 1 high survivability. The Tamagamis. They're like super like bizarrely toxic, but they don't have a lot of HP to be able to take these hits. Alright, Goma, good stuff, good stuff. This shit is still just so broken. These, like, giant forms and stuff like this are so crazy. That's the thing about Metal Cooler. I mean, you just get to that... The reinforcements show up, and, I mean, you're probably winning with the reinforcements there, right? Yeah, great, great, great. Okay. And then we should be able to live this turn pretty casually. And then the Metal Cooler reinforcements on the next turn will cook them up. And I think the reinforcements next turn will be enough for us to win. Because just like the giant forms and the reinforcements cause him to waste his AoEs and his stunning super. Goma got sealed. That does suck, though. Goma getting sealed. Let's go, would I regret going to Bora in slot 1? I might, actually. Damn, Goma got fucking sealed, dude. That sucks. I'm not gonna go Deborah in slot 1, since he got sealed last time. Alright, we'll do this. Yeah, I really would have wanted Golden Frieza to get the seal, but it's okay. He still did, what, 6 million damage right there? Alright, so now Deborah's turn. Remember, we would be able to use Deborah's active as well, had he not gotten sealed turn 1. But in order for Deborah to use his active, he has to super 3 times, right? So a sealing boss does kind of counter him. Okay. Alright, now Golden Frieza, he can attack debuff as well. That's a huge part in this fight, is having, like, characters who could attack debuff. Alright, so this did work out well, though, right? Like, we did end up coming in here, use King Cold's, like, you know, weapon super nullification, really to great effect. And then now the reinforcements show up, and then that's GG. Because I think we will kill on this turn, regardless of if the reinforcements last longer than 2 turns. And then even if we wouldn't then kill, if he had like the tiniest sliver of HP ever, Deborah's active would finish him next turn. So this is done. Alright, let's see the reinforcements slap him around a bit. Good to see that this team could go in here and honestly pretty casually take this fight down. Like, I was not trying to win the first turn. And we still just, again, pretty casually are going to win here. Excellent. Okay. I'll probably skip ahead to the end of Metal Cooler's reinforcements mode. But, I mean, this is a W, as you guys can see. Bam! There we go. We got a 3rd turn for the reinforcements, and that's an easy W. Yeah, that team, whew. The giant forms and the reinforcements modes, way too much. Way too much. Alright, guys, so there is King Cold. Quite honestly, I think King Cold is a pretty solid ban unit. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, guys, so there was King Cold. Ban unit King Cold, pretty good. His first summonable unit. Well, first T-War summonable unit, I should say. Alright, so this is overhead surprise attack, King Cold. In terms of teams here, so he's only got Deborah and Metal Cooler's 220%. I guess we could run him on either. Yeah, wow, actually, now that I think about it, he doesn't, like, he is just a strong buff to Deborah's team, huh? Because, yeah, he really is. Actually, like, if I run Deborah's team, I am gonna run King Cold over Pui Pui every single time. Oh, yeah, wow. Now, I didn't even really consider that King Cold he's gonna be a full power just on Deborah's team. That's pretty good. Leader skill is Wicked Bloodline or Terrifying Conquer, category key 3 and 130% of stats. His passive skill, the King's Evil Scheme, he gets 2 key, 250% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. Per Wicked Bloodline or Terrifying Conqueror ally in the team, he gets 100% attack and defense up to 400%, and then 10% crit, dodge, and damage reduction up to 40%. If all allies in the turn are Wicked Bloodline or Terrifying Conqueror, he gives all allies 2 key and 40% attack and defense for 2 turns. Very good. And then gets 250% attack when attacking. That's why he hits so hard as that right there, right? Because King Cold, he does do good damage. Considering he's given 2 turns support, I feel like he does really good damage, King Cold does, right? Then if there's an Earthbred Fighter or Hybrid Saiyan enemy, he gets 200% attack and does guaranteed crits. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 250% attack and defense. And when receiving a super attack, he gets a one-time permanent 100% defense buff, and then gets 30% dodge temporarily when receiving a super attack. When getting hit by a physical super attack, which is this, the weapon super, he gets 50% damage reduction temporarily. That will boost him up to 90% damage reduction if we have his full passive up right here. And then if the enemy is in attack down or 60% HP or less, he gets an attack break as well, which is pretty good. His super attack is the Dirty Slash. He gets 50% defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage to the enemy, and lowers enemy attack and defense. Not bad. His Link set is Tough as Nails, Brutal Beatdown, Universe's Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Coward, and Fierce Battle. 12 kill multiplier, 140% is what we usually expect. And then in terms of his best linking partners, it's just all the different Friezas, Coolers, you know, these different Wicked Bloodline characters, right? Yeah, not bad. Dude, I really like this King Cold. I mean, it's like them dropping strong band units like this, it just really helps, like, you know, Metal Cooler, Deborah, Goma. Like, these are the characters helped by this guy being around. That's good. That's good. So he, of course, is a Wicked Bloodline character. Again, this is, it's, you know, we have not had many King Colds that have come out. So this is definitely good here for Wicked Bloodline. Then he's also on the Terrifying Conqueror category team as well. This is kind of like his main team, right? And he is going to work very well on Deborah's team. He's also here on the Android Cell Saga. I actually am pretty happy about that because it's like another potential like character we could rock for Dokkan Frontier when we get that. Like, please, I don't even want them to do movie characters right now or like just funnel characters that are going to be on Dokkan Frontier, man. That's what I care about, really. Because it's like the reason Namek Saga Dokkan Frontier sucks ass so much is because the roster sucks and it's just stand around and let Ginyu do everything, right? Like, they really need to pump characters out for these other rosters before doing Dokkan Frontier. Then, King Cold is also on the Target Goku category team right here. Targeting Goku along with Frieza, right? And then finally, King Cold is on the Successor category team. So, there we go. There is Banner Unit King Cold. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.